Welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails through Daybreak 2, where we last time arrived in the island resort Nemeth Island on the invitation of a Mr. EH, who spotted us a vacation, and we suspect it might be the Oathbreaker, so there will be trouble coming. Hey Lydia, what's up? Have you had a chance to settle down in your lodgings yet? Each of them is fitted with furnishings and amenities of the highest quality as per the owner's instructions. With a bedding to the appliances, everything is commissioned from some of the most renowned craftsmen the Moria has to offer. We've already moved your luggage to your rooms, so please do make yourself at home. And our quest for now is check out the island. Just look around. Nothing here.
And here's the Villa Lounge. Looks like there's a lot of stuff I can order here.
This place is so cozy! They have a fancy schmancy AC unit in here and everything!
And Coolio's here as well, the secretary. I think he's ambassador in Crossbow right now? Alright, here we are. I'm sure the both of you are exhausted from your long journey. Nope, I had fun the whole boat right over. Thank you for taking us on vacation, Coolio. Amir and I are thrilled to pieces. We never suspected we would secretly save up the funds to make a reservation here. All the hard work can't go unrewarded, darling. We need to make sure you get the most out of this trip too. That's very thoughtful, but as long as you two enjoy yourselves, I couldn't ask for more. Come on, let's go to the beach. I've been waiting all day for it. Alright. But we're going to need to check in first. Hello there. I'm also staying at the villa. I'm using my paid vacation time on a 3-day, 2-night trip here with my family. My job has been keeping me too busy to do much of anything else, so today I plan to catch up on all the relaxing I missed. Mommy bought me a new swimsuit just for today. I wanna show it off to Daddy before we play in the ocean. I couldn't contain my surprise when Coolio told me we were coming to Nemeth Island. Just knowing that he was thinking of us is a gift in itself, but a luxury vacation is a welcome bonus. Allow me to wish you another warm welcome to Villa Lavandula. You may have noticed that the majority of Nemeth Island is made up of raw, untapped wilderness. Rest assured, however, that our resort's facilities, activities and gorgeous sceneries will provide more than enough to see and do. Plans to scale up our operation by expanding into the undeveloped areas are also in the works. Our staff will do its utmost to ensure your stay is comfortable. Please let us know if it is anything less.
What can I get for you?
A newspaper and some gifts. A gift from Agnes. Coconut oil for Fairy? Sandals for Rosette? What's a Pario? A parasol for Nadia? Sunglasses for Kinkat? And a knit cap for Ren.
If you need anything else, I'll be right here.
Wait, is that... Esmai?
Oh! Hello, Katra! And hello to you too, everyone! I had a feeling we'd cross paths if I waited around long enough.
Well, look who it is. Another one of Professor Hamilton's students. The others weren't kidding when they called you Warm Fuzzies Incarnate. I guess Kato did mention your travel plans coming up? It's some coincidence that we wound up at the same place. Even I was blindsided. You should have brought it up beforehand.
I thought it'd be more fun to catch you off guard, and I couldn't have been more right. But you know, I ended up stumbling into a surprise reunion of my own, too.
Yeah, I noticed you had a familiar face on the table. Bill Townsend, the former CEO of Vaughn.
We meet again, Arkwright Solutions. Apparently, taking a trip here was a more popular idea than I'd hoped. Just don't go raising too much of a fuss during your stay. It took me forever to get this sabbatical, and there'll be hell to pay if you ruin it.
Oh, was it a sabbatical? But during the last board meeting...
That's none of their business.
I don't think there's much reason to hide things at this point, Mr. Townsend. There wasn't much fanfare, but the Tyrell Times already put out a short piece on you. It said that as of this year, you've been dismissed from your position as CEO of the Vaughn Company. I'm not familiar with the actual minutes of that board meeting, but I do know the change was prompted by last year's incident with Professor Callahan. That's right. The blame fell right on my shoulders. Gisca and the others were opposed to my termination, saying it was inexcusable for me to leave without accountability for what happened. But that little so-and-so just had to meddle in things. So someone butted in and ousted him, huh? Could it be? What does it matter anymore? I've hit rock bottom at a court time. That's the thanks I get for countless ordeals surmounted under my tenure, despite all the pressures I've faced on every front. Years of blood, sweat, and tears. What do I have to show for it? He's being pretty down on himself. Feels like there's a vacation and more pity party. I can't help but sympathize with him a bit. In a way, Mr. Townsend's part of the reason I got where I am. Oh, don't let keep you down. Remember, all of us came here to enjoy ourselves. Why don't I pour you a drink? Would you like another beer, Mr. X-CEO? You're doing this on purpose now, aren't you, Esmeralda? I'm sure Ezzy doesn't mean anything by it. Well, you reap what you sow. Let's just give him some space for now. Esmeralda lent a lukewarm ear as Townsend let out his grievances. She then proceeded to slip away at the first opportunity once he settled down enough. Ex-CEO, and after I toiled so desperately to climb my way to the top, I'm not crying about it, just so we're clear. Any glinting you see in these eyes is merely my last spark of dignity flickering out. Why don't we just back away slowly? My family lives on the mainland, but sometimes I come over to check on my dad while he's working. Even help him out at the restaurant once in a while. He's pretty lucky to have a kid like me, huh? Head Chef Rutherford. Welcome, let me know when you're ready to order. Normally I work for a luxury hotel on the mainland, but I'm also stationed here at Nemeth Island on a regular basis. Since that keeps me away from home, my son Yor came over the other day to visit. It stirs up a bit of parental stage fright in me, but I do my best to show him the skills that earned me my position as head chef.
Well...
Hello there!
Pizza!
Thank you.
The lounge is directly connected to the hotel. It's almost like having your own private beach.
The view is beautiful. This is my first time visiting a resort, and it certainly won't be the last.
And Esmeralda is now sitting with the other girls, yeah? This villa really is class. Even the drinks taste top shelf. Yes, the texture is characteristic of a brand famous among gourmets. Thank you for sitting down with me, by the way. It isn't often I get a chance to engage in casual conversation. I must feel like I'm not worthy, but feel free to ask whatever you want. And without further ado, you, Miss Amy, have been quite prolific as a junior reporter of the Daybreak Times, yes? Among your pieces was a special feature you wrote after the fall of a martyr. It was so thought-provoking that I couldn't help but wonder if the topics have any personal significance to you? Well, gathering material for that report gave me a first-hand look at the issues plaguing society from its underbelly. By writing that article, I was hoping to shed some light on the darkness and illuminate the way to a solution. I guess it all sounds like hot air coming from a journalist in training, huh? Not at all. You have a wonderful mindset. I look forward to seeing more from you in the future. Next up is Associate Professor Esmery Aschet. I've been reading your papers with great interest for some time now. Even after all the advancements technology has made, there's still a great deal to learn from the natural world. Always happy to meet a fan of my work. Bionics is a field with much untapped potential. There's so many things I want to try, but it keeps me busy day in and day out. And then we have Miss Renbright, whose writings are nothing less than revolutionary. Our efforts to popularize the orbital network in Elsheim were greatly informed by your explanation of a cross-balance model. The scholar in me is honored to hear you say so. I also plan on releasing another essay that includes a new interpretation of the orbital network grid, so do keep an eye out. Yet another thing to look forward to. I set my expectations high. Oh, Mr. Arkwright, my apologies for not noticing you. I grew a bit too engrossed in our discussion, it seems. Hey, no need to stop on my account. You look like you're having a ball. How could I not, with so many fascinating people to speak with? Perhaps later on, I can make a few inquiries of you as well, Mr. Arkwright.
Indeed.
I've seen Princess Sita around here and there, but this is my first time actually speaking with her. Isn't she just adorable? Making her acquaintance has me thrilled to bits. Can you believe Princess Sita reads my articles? What an honor! She shows a wide range of interests. It's kind of impressive. I should take a page out of her book. A journalist has to keep her antenna up on the daily after all. I have quite a bit of work to take care of, so I thought about holding myself up in my room, but the princess's personality proved to be magnetic. I just can't tear myself away from this conversation. So I think I will simply resign myself to my fate and enjoy this fascinating conversation. So many fascinating individuals have gathered on this island, Arkwright Solutions and crew included. I suppose that means my speculations were correct. There's no shortage of things piquing my interest, but engaging everyone in pleasant conversation will be first on the agenda. Are you well, Elaine? I want to offer my thanks again, Prince Jareed. Not just for letting us hitch a ride on the Horvatat, but for handling all the arrangements too. It is I who should be grateful to you. My personal interest in these matters aside, this trip is one fraught with many potential dangers given our adversaries. Being with my sisters accompanying me, having you brace us along is very reassuring. But of course applies to you and yours as well, Ban. It's an honor. Can't say I was expecting to meet Elsheim's princess so soon though. I'm proud of my sister, but she can be a bit too capable, to a point that overwhelms me at times. Her advice is precise, discerning, and all for the benefit of her brother, the prince. As you can see, both Sita and Naji can be rather demanding with me. Ain't nothing wrong with having a little sister who cares. Take it from an only child, I couldn't be more jealous. Oh, did that come off as false modesty to you? Well, take it whatever way you wish. Let us see the kiddos are enjoying themselves. We've gotta look after them, make sure those smiles stay on their faces. That's the job of us older folk. Isn't that right, Arkwright? Hey, don't let me in with you. You're a whole decade older than me.
Let's go.
The only security attending to the Highness's protection is myself. Princess Sita in particular insisted against having a guard outside of emergencies, so as not to hinder efforts to broaden her social sphere. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled for more fronts than one. I don't envy you. My, what a truly marvelous resort this is. Elsheim is home to several famous tourist spots as well, of course. But the sheer abundance of natural beauty on this island is simply awe-inspiring.
This feeling of freedom can't be beat.
I'm in the middle of preparing an activity for our guests to enjoy. However, today is excellent and the wind isn't that strong. That's just what we want for the sort of fun I've planned. I hope you look forward to it. That's much colder than I expected. Overwater looks so nice. Maybe I'll find a chance to sneak off and join you later. Yeah, the ocean's way more fun than I thought it'd be. You know, it's actually the first time I've seen it in person. That's right. Well, just make sure you soak it all up while you still have a chance. Well, at any rate, I was just about to swim out to the coral reef. They're a must-see, apparently. I see. Now that I think about it, I guess our guide did mention something about coral. I wouldn't miss a chance like this for the world. Just make sure you keep an eye out for jellyfish, yeah? Can't do much if you get stung after all. Well, I guess I did see some aloe at the villa earlier. There's no need to fear. As long as you've got me with you, I skewer any nasty little critters that swim your way. Oh, I can help too. I mean, maybe my guns don't work in the water, but my sword sure does. The ocean can't stop us now. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Man, can't shake this weird feeling I got. Well, whatever. Just keep each other safe, alright? Now I know what playing on the beach is like. It's a whole new experience for me. Same goes for diving in an ocean with clear. I'm so excited.
Alrighty.
The coral reefs are supposed to be some of the most beautiful things in this resort. Well, that's saying something. If you can spare the time, I'd really love to go see them with you, Van. Sheesh, it looks like you're really enjoying the beach, aren't you? The situation doesn't really allow us to relax, but it would be great to lie down for a while. The sun's rays are indeed pleasant, as are the sounds of waves mingling with the laughter of other visitors. This would make for quite a delightful vacation where we're able to bask in it without apprehension. We can't neglect to investigate this island. But perhaps it wouldn't be remiss of us to take a few breaks along the way. I know, it's already on the agenda. Enjoying a beach vacation together as a group is something of a dream come true. You have no way of predicting how and when the sender of our invitation will take action. But even still, I would like to savor the wonderful memories we're creating here for only this brief moment.
Huh. I never realized it before. But this whole sunbathing thing feels pretty darn good.
Wait, she's here too.
Doesn't it though?
Wow, even her?
Clear skies above us, the deep blue sea before us. Ah, there's no better place to be. Although even with summer a ways away, there's still the hassle of keeping my skin uncharred. I really should have put in a request with the 13 factories for some sunscreen.
Just what do you think you're doing? Hey, look who's late to the party. Barely weeks in the dazzling city and we're already bumping into each other again. As for your question, we are getting a jump start on our rest and relaxation. Why don't the rest of you take a seat and join us? Company makes leisure over sweeter, you know. I can't find a safe place to look. And closed his eyes. These two have curves on top of curves, as would fall for me in no time if had what we've got. Even despite your prior cooperation, this is rather presumptuous. I tell you to go ahead and live it up if I thought you were actually off duty. But that ain't the case, is it? My, but aren't we leery today? Naturally I didn't come to Nemeth Island for the scenery. But I'm simply not in the mood for business, so instead I'm playing truant for a spell. Me and the little princess here stumbled into one another by pure chance. That's right, technically I'm here for work too. But the thing is, I've always wanted to take a real honest-to-goodness vacation. So Lucrezia's been giving me a crash course on the ins and outs of resorting. I tell ditching Kurugana and them to drop in early paid off in spades. Ikaruga's got the work cut out for them. Still, I appreciate you being upfront. If nothing else, it says you aren't planning to make a move right this instant. That would be correct. As far as work goes, at least. You can bet I'm gonna enjoy the heck out of everything this place has to offer, though. Anyway, you guys must have a special reason for being on Nemeth too, right? What makes you think that? The only urgent task on our schedule is to let our hair down like anyone else. Really now, from where I'm sitting you seem pretty keen on combing every nook and cranny of this island. This is a vacation mind, so I do hope we can all get along. Yeah, well, that depends on you. Don't get in our way and everything will be just peachy. I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, by the way, I was thinking of trying out this volleyball thing. You guys up for a little game later? As long as I don't get too invested, I think I can keep from accidentally breaking any arms. If I wasn't already gonna refuse, I sure as hell am now. Good grief, better keep an eye on these two. Midsummer vacations have had charms, but this level of sun is just right for me. Basking in its rays as I watch the little ones play on the beach is simply delightful. You wouldn't believe how tough it was to buy this swimsuit without Kurgan and them knowing. Still, when else will I get a chance to do stuff like diving and long-distance swimming? But I cram as much of it in as I can before the underlings start nagging me to get down to business. As I only swim freestyle. Not only is it the most energy efficient, but it's also the fastest. Personally, I prefer the butterfly. Really gives me a chance to show off all my muscles. Don't forget the breaststroke. Maybe it's a little slow in comparison, but it's a beginner's go-to for a reason. And since it keeps your head out of the water, you can keep an eye on all your surroundings. Lifeguards use it all the time. There says doggy paddles the best. You can swim? Well, we did make sure to waterproof him. Scuba diving is pretty cool too. Maybe I'll ask the front desk if I can borrow some gear later. There was once a time where I jumped off a luxury cruiser and swam all the way to shore. Now, in a worst case scenario, I could swim all the way to the mainland from here. I know that would be impossible. Seriously? It only just got you and you're already thinking up an escape plan?
Let's do this thing. There!
Forskill is old. Easelfish still old, I think. And the spiky puffer, this is a new one. Alright.
Leave it to me.
Let's go. Let's move.
Right.
And his quest? I'm the one in charge of maintaining any facilities and equipment outside of the villa. For example, this here is a luxury car valued at several million mira. We rent it out to visitors. Bustling crowds aren't a strong suit of mine, but I can't say I dislike seeing the smiles on our guests' faces. They're part of why I decided to spend my twilight years helping to manage this island. That's a dedicated MK terminal installed in my pickup. We're doing one last round of modifications. And we can access the Märchengarten just about any time we want. An Obme? Let's have a look-see. And Monster in the Märchengarten, okay. A monster examination request inside the garden. Oh. Looks like it got sent to Agnes and the others too. Sheesh. I'm sure I'm making good use of us.
Leave it to me.
There appear to be fish here. There appear to be fish here.
I'd rather do the eating than the catching, but fine. Yeah! Got something! Look, dinner!
Messeri Court. Okay. But that is all we have here, right? You must be the Spriggan, Van Arkwright. I've been awaiting your arrival. His Highness has instructed us to assist where possible, so let us know if you are in need. Whether it's purchase necessities, adjusting ciphers, or other such services, we are here to provide.
Hello there. Thank you. Hello there.
Manto recipe. Camel leather gloves for Swin. And a perfume pouch for Shizuna.
Thank you. Hello there.
Initiating maintenance. Initiating maintenance. Skills updated. That's 60 bottom slot. Skills updated. Skills updated. Initiating maintenance. Switching maintenance mode. Back with the seal on the slot. Back with the seal on the slot. Switching maintenance mode. Switching maintenance mode. Skills updated. Back with the seal on the slot. Skills updated. Mark folder. Let me handle this. Let me handle this. Skills updated. Skills updated. Let me handle this. Skills updated.
Hello there. Thank you.
Not now. I'm a fisher. Nemeth Island, here we are. I don't know, we'd only ever seen it in magazines. Yeah, but those were nothing compared to being here in person. The place really puts the great and great outdoors. Oh, I'm so excited, just look at how beautiful the water is. I'm still thinking about how intense it got while spinning that lottery wheel. We wouldn't have been able to make this trip if you hadn't landed the grand prize. Nice work. Yeah, but it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. We got 3 days and 2 nights to cast our hearts out. Sounds like a plan to me. Wait, Van, you guys are staying in Nemeth too? Were you lured in by all the prime fishing real estate? We're here on something of a vacation actually. Not sure if we have time to fish. Oh, that makes sense. I forget that fishing is not the only way to enjoy yourself sometimes. Still, there will be ways to come all the way out to the ocean and not throw a few lines. Here, why don't you take this? It should come in handy when you're itching for a catch. Thanks, I appreciate it. Oh, by the way, Grandpa Ab gave us an extra set of fishing tackle to bring along. I can't just hand the bait out for free, but selling is a different story if you need some.
Something you're looking for in particular? Talk to you later.
Confirming schedule.
These waters look perfect for landing some choice catches. Willa even said they could land as a yacht. I've always wanted to try my hand at open sea fishing. Okay, once we drop our luggage off at the villa, it's time to go find the best fishing holes on the island. Kai said he's going to teach me how to mooch this time. That's when you fish for larger catches by doing smaller ones as bait. Märchengarten Bounty Target. Okay. Let's see how we do.
Activating shards.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Salamandikor.
We've got this in the bag.
Over here! All for you!
What to do?
Checking information.
Make it count!
Activating drive.
Our chance!
Now's your chance to boost.
We've got this in the bag.
I'll remember this. Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Going all in!
This ends engaging
Leaving
skill.
this one to you, Lane. Yeah. Blowing grid.
There!
Yeah.
Nadia! Activating skill.
Chance!
We've got this in the bag.
Make it count!
Activating skill.
We'll win! Focus unleashed. Engaging skill. Oh, radiant wings! Knights of Asteria! Boost gauge upgraded.
I won't lose!
Going all in!
Transmitting code! Activate! Nadia!
Activating drive.
Got your number.
Nadia! Activating skill.
I'm going!
Pretty crappy, actually.
We've got this in the bag.
Going all in!
Activating
Optical
skill.
cannon!
We'll win! Focus unleashed.
We've got this in the bag.
Going all in!
Engaging skill.
I'll exploit that.
Van, your turn.
Engaging.
That all you got? My move now.
Engaging.
That all you got?
What to do? So,
Engaging skill.
to you, Elaine.
Now! Feel yourself!
I owe you one.
Million.
Bring it on!
You can do this!
Think fast! Take this!
Nadia!
Two down.
Our chance!
Initiating drive.
I mean, I can cast Fett.
Cypher activate.
I'll cover you!
Yeah!
I
It's
owe
not a
you one.
good heal, but
Shine.
it is one.
Cypher activate.
Thank
I
you.
owe you one. Chance!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
We should go on the attack.
There!
You can't best me.
I'll exploit that.
Catra! Now's your chance to boost.
Output maximized.
Activating skill.
All right. Get them!
Dispatching shield.
My move now. They're
We'll
down.
win! Engaging skill. Let's tidy this mess up.
Roger! Locking on.
Light!
Fire!
Cut the dot!
Nice. Moving on up.
I'm on the up and up.
Alright. Hellfireverse.
That takes care of that.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Good, but there shouldn't be anything else here, right? This is just an empty room. Just a boss chamber.
Well then, shall we?
Church. Oh, that was upstairs where
Seems like a good fishing spot.
I'd rather do the eating than the catching, but fine. Yeah!
two unknown fish.
What the?
No, you're not new.
What the?
Glutton shark, that is new. That is another.
This is the catch of the century.
No. Oh, but it's a good catch. When you can evade 2 quartz.
What the?
Okay. What was that? Come on. Grand Bream. Okay.
There appear to be fish here.
Let's see how I do.
Very well.
Ah, ain't nothing more refreshing than the good old sea breeze. Makes me pleased as punch.
Pleased as punch? Is that even in vogue these days?
Right.
Abandoned church?
This chapel's been abandoned for over a decade. Don't know why, though.
There's something kinda sad about this place.
And how do you know that one? Read up on it or something? I'm kind of surprised how many crates are still here if it's abandoned that long, you know? Whoa. Now there's a surprise. Is that Nina and Lam? Looks like Judith's with them too. Oh, so they're those famous people I've heard so much about. Don't we go say hello? Yeah, good idea. Hey there, wasn't expecting to run into you guys all the way out here. Oh, hello. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Man! And you brought the rest of the crew along too.
Actually, you have only just arrived as well. I'm so happy to see you all again. Yeah, I'm glad to see you too, if a bit surprised. Did you know about this? As if I'm just as shocked as you are. I thought we were going to be filming on an island soon, but I didn't think it would be Nemeth Island. Did you run into some kind of trouble or something? Well, about that. You see, the island we had reserved was struck by a pretty terrible weather. We were forced to move to our backup location, which was here on Nemeth Island. We only arrived a few hours ago, I imagine not long before you did. I see, sounds like I've been on a pretty wild ride. I guess now I'm just confused about why you guys aren't filming already. Yes, well, we meant to head a little ways beyond this tunnel. There appear to be a few monsters prowling around. Monsters? I thought they said there wouldn't be any monsters around the sightseeing areas. We don't quite understand why we're here either. It's also strange. Actually, we're just thinking about heading back to the villa to inform someone of the situation. So we're just getting ready to turn in for the day, huh? Yes, that's what we were discussing when we arrived. Must say, you have an impeccable timing. I think a few able-bodied youngsters are just who we need to save us from this mess. I'm very tempted to ask you all for your help. What say you, Nina? Well, I don't see why not. Sounds like you're saying you've got a 4SPG for us. I do understand that this comes after a rather inopportune time, with you being on a vacation and all. However, all you'd have to do is escort us from here to the ruins just beyond the tunnel. Then from there, we just need you to keep us safe while you scout the area and begin filming. Ruins, huh? Now that you mention it, I think I saw something about them in the tour booklet. I thought they were gorgeous. It would be such a shame if we had to miss out on seeing them after coming all this way. But we're already pushing our schedule as it is by switching islands. And with weather being so pleasant at the moment, it might be our best opportunity to capture the scene Mr. Lam and I had in mind. You two always seem so level-headed on the outside, but you get caught up in some really particular things, you know? So what's the plan? It's up to you, Van. I don't mind either way. As a bracer, it's my duty to give them a hand. If you won't take their request, the guild will. Good grief, I guess I don't have much choice in the matter. We're just taking a look around the island anyway. Alright, we'll go ahead and take care of those monsters for you. Thank you all so much. Well, it might not be my usual sort of job, but my inner film freak just wouldn't shut up until I said yes. Words aren't enough to express my gratitude. Anyway, I'd like to be off as soon as you're ready. Do you have anything you need? Are we okay to escort them? Sure. Yeah, we're all prepped and ready to go. We start by making sure the vicinity is secure. Lam, you and the others wait here for our signal. We'll let you know when the coast is clear. Understood. Actually, is there a chance you'd be willing to let me tag along? I'd like to get a better understanding of the area for the film. Okay, sure, just stay behind us whenever we're in the middle of fighting, deal? Thank you, I'll try my best not to cause any headaches. Nina, you and the rest of the crew follow once we've made sure it's safe. Yes, sir. Mr. Lam, do you think it'd be alright if I went along too? Nina? There could be all kinds of monsters out there. What would we do if one of our main stars got hurt? Just leave this one to us, okay? Pot, meat, cattle. You sure seem ready to go all of a sudden. If the goal is to avoid injury to our actresses, then I think you should sit this one out as well, Miss Judith. Oh, well, maybe... but I've done lots of training for action movies. Really, there's no need to worry about me. She has got to be the worst liar I've ever met. I'd like to pick up a few moves from Judith, otherwise my career won't be able to keep up with hers. I don't want to miss my chance to learn from what she's picked up over the years. Please let me go with her, Miss Alam. Oh, Nina, how could I ever say no to you? Sure, whatever. I'm sure you would have just come along anyway. Thank you so much. Sorry for all the trouble. Don't worry about it, I'm just breaking my word as my bond. Then make sure she stays in one piece. Alright then, let's get a move on, people.
Okay, time to get to work.
Arkwright Securities. I think I stay with Elaine. Oh, the light! That tunnel was so dark I'm seeing spots! Going through the tunnel had me feeling a bit like... I didn't see it. Like an explorer, so it was a formatting error here. Alright, let's start heading into the ruins. It feels like there's a lot more nature around here. Yeah, no kidding. By the way, I've only been able to catch a quick glimpse earlier, but the ruins seem pretty far off. Just like them said, gonna be fighting off monsters the whole way. We should be on our guard going forward. Yeah, I got a feeling there's going to be more of them the closer we get too. Let's make sure we keep our eyes peeled. Okay, this was a bit more than I bargained for, I think. I don't know how I cut this episode, but it might be a bit short. But I would end the episode here, and next time we continue looking into Mr. Alam's request. And yeah, until then, I'm Ace, and don't get lost.